What's up, everybody? It's your boy Mo Flow, and this is Sunday Shoutouts, where we shout out a new artist every week, shedding a little bit of light on what they're doing, where they're coming from, what you can expect from them, etc., etc. So this week is the third week of Sunday Shoutouts. So if you're here again, thank you so much. If this is your first time here, thank you so much. I appreciate you tuning in. I hope you enjoy. You hit that follow button, subscribe button. If you do, that would be fantastic. We're trying to grow this community out here and really shed some light on some of these artists. Sounds good, right? Now, without further ado, we're going to get into episode 3 of Sunday Shoutouts. Yes, it's week number 3, but this is episode 3. And the reason behind that is because this week on Sunday Shoutouts, we have from Maine, the Pine Tree State, Treelock from the treetops. So Treelock spent the first 11 years of his life in New York and began writing at the early age of 8 years old. He states his musical journey really didn't start until his friends noticed him, remembering every word to every song that he ever liked. And like word for word, he says. And so his friends just kind of would look at him and be like, dude, why don't you try this? Why don't you rap instead of rapping other people's words? And so from there, him and his friends began to start battling each other, freestyle battling, and, just really having fun with it until about his freshman year. Treelock really began to actually start making music for fun, to release for people to hear. And, with doing that, things began to become more real for him musically when he was playing basketball, and his team caught him writing one time and they were like, yo, this is dope. You should definitely keep doing this. So he started to rap to get everybody hyped up before their games. He would hustle little mixtapes that he was making under the name of Pro P, which I always think is super cool to hear old names, that the recycled names or whatever you want to call them, because I know a lot of MCs, myself included, have some weird ass names that we don't use anymore. So it's definitely always fun for me to learn information like that. So Pro P, aka Treelock nowadays, says, after all of that, he was really having a good time and having fun with this hip hop thing and enjoying it. But he says that the major catalyst for him to take the actual musical career side of things, I guess you could say, truly serious, was actually when his dad had passed away. Because his dad was the person who taught him to never give up on what he believes in, and really pushed him to, follow his passion. And so his passing just kind of really pushed Treelock to do just that, and he has ever since, is what he told me. So since then, Treelock's been on his grind, been reaching his goals and continuing to strive forward in this music thing. And he says that one of his greatest achievements is actually being the first person to ever throw a hip-hop festival at Harry Brown's farm in Starks, Maine, called Hip Hop on the Hill. He actually says that he will be throwing the sequel to Hip Hop on the Hill on September 3rd of this year. So definitely, if you're in that area, go and check that out. Harry Brown's farm. Definitely going to be a hell of a time knowing my dude Treelock, because he likes to get rowdy. He can like to get rowdy. He's a good dude, you know what I mean? Definitely, if you go up, go meet him. Go say what's up. But on top of that, and he actually didn't mention this, I saw this, and to me, it's an awesome thing. So I'm going to shout it out anyways. On top of throwing the first ever hip hop festival at Harry Brown's farm. He also is known as the 2022 Ruckus Cup champion, which is a competition of skill between MCs that's held in Maine. You know, a lot of MCs come out and a lot of them compete. And I've known a lot of really, really talented winners over the years. And now Treelock is in that list of winners. So congratulations to my man Treelock for winning the Ruckus Cup. I know that wasn't something that we discussed, but I saw it, and to me, that's an amazing thing. So congrats on that, man. Now, you've heard he's a champion. You've heard a little bit of his backstory. So let's get into the music. What kind of music does Treelock have? What kind of leaves fall from the tree, if I may? And basically, so Treelock describes his music as echoes of eternity, which in more depth is basically just little pieces of him in an audible form, with each song having its own unique kind of energy. So basically, you're gonna get a little bit of everything with Treelock, you know, because if he's feeling it, he's gonna put it on paper, and then he's gonna record it in the booth, and then he's gonna distribute it for everybody to hear. And that just is what it is, you know. And I think a lot of that probably came from his inspirations of, you know, Eminem, Lupe Fiasco, The Grateful Dead, Mike Love, Drake, Lil Peep, you know. So as you can tell, his inspirations are kind of here and there. So his music is kind of here and there. I suggest checking it out. And that being said, if you really want to check something out, last Christmas, 2021, he dropped a very hashtag rough boys Christmas. Now, Treelock says to also be on the lookout for his upcoming release titled 13. Release date still to be determined, but it is definitely coming this year. Now, it's also rumored that Treelock may be going on tour soon. So for those of y'all that go check him out and enjoy his music and would like to support what he's doing directly, you can do that by following his website, link down below. Clicking that link and going to his website and grabbing some merchandise. He actually just released his very first shirt design ever. He designed it himself. I don't believe he printed it himself, but I know he designed it himself. And it is a limited edition t-shirt that he is selling only on his website. Definitely a cool design for sure. So make sure you go check that out. Make sure you hit his website. Go check out a very hashtag Rough Boys Christmas. Be on the lookout for that album 13. And go follow my man Treelock. Now, with all of that being said, it is time for us to wrap this up. So I hope y'all enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Thank you for tuning in to Sunday Shoutouts. Make sure you go check my man Treelock out. There will be links to everything down below. Make sure you follow Sunday Shoutouts on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. And let's keep this thing going. Peace.